Is Game 3 a must-win for the New York Knicks? We're going to break that down on today's show, and I'm going to tell you how the Knicks can win Game 3. First, though, if you want to keep the good vibes rolling, we did this for Game 1, we did it for Game 2, and I'm just a little bit stitious. If you want the Knicks to go up 3-0 over the Boston Celtics, hit that thumbs-up icon right now. You're watching Knicks Now by Chat Sports. I am your host, Marshall Green. Appreciate everybody for being here. We got a Game 3 preview for all of the real ones. We're going to go over my Knicks keys to victory as they enter this game, of course, as 5.5-point underdogs, despite playing at home and despite winning the first two games of the season. This game will tip off Saturday at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and we're going to be live on the channel, and I better see you then. Let's dive into it. My keys to victory. Number one is, and look, these aren't going to be the hard-hitting X's and O's and blah, blah, blah. This is just keeping it real. You got to play your best game yet. You have not played even your second or third or fourth best game. You haven't played an A game. I don't even think you've played a full B game. You've been good in moments. A+ in the fourth quarter of Game 2. A+ in the final 5 minutes of the fourth quarter and overtime in Game 1. But the Boston Celtics know that their season is on the line heading into the Garden, the real Garden, for Game 3. And they are going to give you every single thing that they got. We all agree that they're front runners, but they are NBA champions. They know what it takes to put one of those things in the rafters. And the Boston Celtics know that if you fall down 3-0, you're probably done. And they're going to give you everything they got. They're going to play their best basketball. They're not just going to lay down. I don't want people to think that the Knicks are just going to be able to steamroll this team in Game 3 and Game 4, and this is going to be a sweep. This series is a long way away from being over. I want that to be abundantly clear. For the Knicks to win this series, they're going to need to play way better than they did in Game 1 and way better than they did in Game 2 because they haven't played a full 48 yet. Moments? Yes. Stretches? Yes. Quarters? Yes. They haven't played a full 48-minute game yet, and Boston hasn't played their best game either. That's just a fact. They've missed a lot of threes. There's no doubt about it. Whether they're open or not, I won't agree with that, but Boston could be a lot better, as can the Knicks. And if you're going to knock a team out, you got to do it with your best punch. And for the Knicks to win Game 3, they're going to have to play their best game of, not this series, not the playoffs, their best game of the season. I'll tell you what some things are for that to happen, but I want to see you on Saturday as we're going to be live on the channel for Game 3. Over 134,000 people tuned into our stream for Game 2. Over 160,000 people tuned into our stream for Game 1. And I want you to be there, the number one place on YouTube covering live Knicks games. Subscribe, turn those notifications on, and I better see you Saturday. All right, from a schematic standpoint, the Knicks just need to keep flying around on defense. I've gone back and I've watched the games a couple of times now, and the locked-inness, even if that is a word, and the attention to detail and knowing your opponent and the game plan and the coverage you want to run, the New York Knicks were so on point. Go back and watch the fourth quarters from Game 1 and Game 2. Go back and watch overtime. The Knicks are in sync always. They are playing so good defensively. Yes, the Celtics are missing a lot of threes. Absolutely. It's the playoffs. There used to be a saying, jump shooting teams don't win in the NBA until a team like the Boston Celtics or the Golden State Warriors finally won. But it's not the first time a great shooting team hasn't shot well in the playoffs. That's been happening for years, my man. The question is, will the Celtics keep missing them? I'm not so sure. What I am sure of, though, is the New York Knicks, if they want to win, they got to continue to make the Celtics take shots the Knicks want them to take, not that the Celtics want them to take. Keep making them take those open threes that they're calling open. One where, they're rising up to shoot, but Josh Hart's 4 feet away and he's closing out with a reckless abandon, so much so he might elbow you in the mouth. Or OG Anunoby flying by, or Mikal Bridges flying by, or Mitchell Robinson, or Karl-Anthony Towns. Open threes are not open threes in the modern day NBA and what the NBA tracking data says. Keep making them take tough shots. Don't just gift them open catch and shoot corner threes. Dictate the shot diet for them. They're going to probably make a lot of threes in Game 3. They probably do. but make them earn it. Don't just give it to them. And another thing that's really important, I think, is recognize the opportunity. Life is all about making the most out of your opportunities and your chances and recognizing when you have something as special as the Knicks do in front of their feet. You have an opportunity to go up 3-0. And I get it. It's not a race to 2 wins. It's not a race to 3 wins. It's a race to 4. But going up 3-0 is a major step in the right direction of getting back to the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time since 2000. Come out with your hair on fire. Come in locked in. Like, you weren't ready to go in Game 2 off the jump. You weren't. You scored 13 points in the first quarter. Boston deserves credit for that, but I thought the Knicks just weren't ready to play. They got a shot clock violation on the first set of the game. That's inexcusable. Be locked in. Understand the moment. Recognize the situation and take advantage of this opportunity. And give the Garden crowd a reason to cheer. That place is going to be sold out. It's been sold out forever. But this might be the loudest crowd, and I'm hoping it's the loudest crowd that the Boston Celtics has ever played in front of. Get the Garden crowd going. If you start out fast, the Garden crowd is rocking. I'm not saying the Boston Celtics can't come back from a big lead. They've done it time and time and time again. But you're going to give yourself a lot more likelihood to win this game if you come out and hit them in the mouth compared to they hit you in the mouth again like they did in Game 1. Then you got to pick yourself up the mat and then play perfect basketball for the final quarter or overtime period. Don't do that. Like, get started fast. Give this crowd something to cheer about. We are anxious. We are anxious to cheer you guys on. Give them some juice. Be ready to play. Be locked in from the opening tip. And find a way to get Mikal Bridges and Karl-Anthony Towns going before the fourth quarter or before overtime. We all know Mikal Bridges was not good for the first 36 minutes of Game 2. Then he was maybe the best player on the floor in the fourth quarter of Game 2. Hit 6 buckets, 13 points, had the clutch steal, block, whatever you want to call it again to win the game. And Karl-Anthony Towns, we need you to put together a 48-minute game. Like, there is nobody on the Celtics that can guard Cat when he gets a deep paint touch. We saw Horford tried back-to-back and ones, subbed his ass out of the game. Jalen Brown tried, he couldn't guard him either. And if you put Jason Tatum on him, you better start praying too, because that prayer's not going to be answered. Jason Tatum cannot guard Karl-Anthony Towns when he's on the block. And if Kristaps Porzingis is hurt, sick, unable to play, gives you 13, 14 minutes, you have to take advantage. Nobody feels sorry for the Boston Celtics for being hurt or wounded with KP and Sam Hauser. Just like nobody feels sorry or felt sorry for the Knicks when Randall and Bogdanovich and Mitch and Hart and Anunoby and Brunson were all hurt. Nobody feels sorry for you for injuries. Take advantage of the moment. There's a wounded deer right in front of you. Kill them. Put them out of their misery. Go win this series. Take it from them. They're kind of begging you to do that at this point. I got one more key to victory coming up, and you might know what it is, but you can get your shirt today. Support the channel. Real ones. Real ones only. Only the real ones. Go to this link. It's a secret. Chatsports.com/realknicks. Chatsports.com/realknicks. And, of course, my fifth and final key to victory is just to fall down by 20. Get yourself in a spot where you're down by 20 again so you can come back and win for the third time in a row. I'm kidding. If they do that, I'm going to crash out. Keep it close in the fourth. Find a way to make sure that game, when there's 5 minutes left, it's within a 5-point game. Because when it's clutch time, it's Brunson time. And when it's Brunson time, it's winning time. Nobody in the NBA is better in the clutch than Jalen Brunson. That's why he was named the Clutch Player of the Year for the 2024-2025 season. In my preview for this series, I said keep games close. After Game 1, I said how can the Knicks be better? Keep games close. I am now saying after Game 2, keep games close. You got the best clutch scorer in the playoffs. 41 points for him. The next closest is Cat with 21. And then Tyrese Halliburton and Aaron Gordon are a combined 34 points, 7 less than Jalen Brunson. Brunson has 14 points in the clutch in this series. The Boston Celtics, they have 12 of them. Put yourself in a spot where Captain Clutch can come slam the door in the face of the Boston Celtics. If you do that, you're going to give yourself a chance to win Game 3. Look, Game 3 is going to be the hardest game of the series. The Celtics know what's at hand. They know what's at stake. They know if they lose, they're probably going to lose the series. They're going to play their best game yet. I truly do believe that. They are champions. They are front runners, and they're not all that mentally tough, but I think they're going to play their best game yet. I still think our best game can go toe-to-toe with their best game. Who do you got in Game 3? Are you rolling with the home team, the good guys, or are you rolling with the front runners led by Jason Tatum? Type NYK for the Knicks, BOS for the Boston Celtics. Who wins Game 3? Make sure you are following me on social media. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram at @MarshallGreen_. I live tweet the games. We do short form content over there as well. So subscribe. Hit that thumbs up icon on your way out. And join us Saturday live on the channel as we'll be ready to rock and roll. Games at 3:30 Eastern. We'll be live 2:30 Eastern. Hour before the game. Better see you there. Let's go Knicks.